Okay, we're doing formulas and literal equations. So we have the formula for area, which equals length times width. And we're given values for the length, 2.3, and the width is 4.5. Reminder, when you have a variable right next to a variable or a variable right next to a number, that means to multiply. So the area equals length times the width. So we'll do substitution, aka erase and replace, for length times width. Length is 2.3 times width is 4.5. Go to our calculator. 2.3 times 4.5, and we get 10.35. That's our area. Solve for L. So perimeter equals 2 times L plus 2 times W. So we need to figure out how to find L. So as usual, we would kind of mess with the equation to figure out what the L is equal to. So let's just do that. Let's mess with the equation. P equals 2L plus 2W. Okay, L equals something over 2 minus something. Okay, so if we were trying to get L out of here, we would subtract the 2W from both sides. We're trying to get L by itself. So then on the left side, we have P minus 2W equals L. And then, 2L. To get the L by itself, we divide by 2, and what I do to one side, I do to the other. So then I get P over 2 minus W equals L. So P over 2 minus W. Solve for x, 2x plus 5y equals 8. 2x plus 5y equals 8. We're basically just kind of rearranging this equation. We want to know what x is equal to. So how do we get x by itself here? Negative some fraction times y plus 8. Okay, so we are going to subtract the 5y from both sides first. And if we do that, we get 8 minus 5y on this side equals 2x. And then we're going to divide by 2 to get x by itself. And what I do to the one side, I do to the other. So then I get x equals 8 divided by 2 minus 5y. So I'm going to get negative 5 over 2 plus 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 6y minus 2x equals 20. What do we want to figure out? Y equals some fraction times x plus another fraction. Okay, so we want to get the y by itself, so let's get rid of this negative 2x. We'll add 2x to both sides. Then on the right side, we have 20 plus 2x. On the left side, we're left with 6y. To get the y by itself, we're going to divide by 6. What I do to one side, I do to the other. So I get y equals 20 over 6 plus 2x over 6, or 2x over 6 plus 20 over 6. Y equals 2x over 6 plus 20 over 6. 2 Maybe it wants us to reduce. Let's reduce that to 1/3. Yep. So I reduced 2/6 to 1/3 by dividing the denominator and the numerator by 2. I'm going to reduce 20 over 6 as well. So I'm going to divide both of them by 2. If I do 20 divided by 2, I get 10. If I do 6 divided by 2, I get 3. And it looks like it wants us to leave this in an improper fraction. Yep. 4 times x minus 5 over 8 equals 9y. Four times x minus 5 over 8 equals 9y. We want to know x equals something times y plus something else. Okay, so let's get x by itself. We're going to undo this division of 8 by multiplying both sides by 8. So if I do that, 9y times 8 is 72y. 9 times 8 is 72. Equals 4 times x minus 5. Now, I am going to distribute the 4. So 4 times x is 4x minus 4 times 5 is 20. Now to get the 4x by itself, I'm going to add 20 to both sides. Then on the left, I'm left with 4x equals 72y. Oops. I'm running out of space. Plus 20. Okay, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. What's attached to the x to get the x by itself? Then I get x equals 72 divided by 4. 18y plus 20 divided by 4 is 5. So x equals 18y plus 5. Eight x minus 7y equals 23. Y equals a fraction times x minus a fraction. Okay, so we're solving for y. So let's get rid of this 8x by subtracting 8x. Okay, and we're left with negative 7y equals negative 8x plus 23. To get the y by itself, we're going to divide by negative 7, or I did one side, I did the other. So I'm left with y equals negative 8 over negative 7. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, would be 8 over 7x plus 23 divided by negative 7 would be negative 23 over 7. So we have 8 over 7 minus 23 over 7. F equals 9 over 5 times C plus 32. So Fahrenheit equals 9/5 times the Celsius plus 32. So it's given you a value for Celsius, 10 degrees. So we're just going to erase and replace the C with 10, and then solve the equation. F equals 9 over 5 times 10 times 10 plus 32. So you can put this in your calculator. 9 divided by 5. I'm going to use parentheses. 9 divided by 5 times 10 plus 32 gives me 50. That's a nice number. On to the next.